conclusively, I want us to note, let us just imagine it, not even noting, let us imagine it. If God created everybody to be fair-skinned, if God created everybody to be dark, if God created everybody to be fat, if God created everybody to be too slim, if God created everybody, one to be short, it is an idea that varieties are the spices of life. So that is why God has created you, created dark, fair-skinned, chocolate, tall, short people, average height people, very tall people. So that is why God has done that. He knows what He's doing. The Bible told us in the book of Jeremiah chapter 18 that God took Jeremiah to the house of the potter. God is the potter. He told him that just as the potter is pulling down and remaking, and remolding the clay, He can do to us. So God is a potter. He created us. So if you are, assisting the nature in His abilities in a way that saddens God, in a way that is against the will of God, in a way that is against, God's wish, that means you are telling Him that He's foolish, that He doesn't know what He's doing. That is the meaning. Maybe it has not occurred to you one way or the other. It has not occurred to you before. And this can backfire. What are the side effects of inferiority complex? It will make you lose eternity for life, because just imagine somebody that God has created a short-skinned, a short person, now returning home very tall. God has created you as a female. When you die, you died as a man. God has created you, you don't have big buttocks. Now, when you die, you now have big buttocks, big boobs that you did not have. And you think that when you die, God will welcome you. So if you have eternity in view, you don't have, to encourage inferiority complex or to allow inferiority complex to eat you. You should not allow it. So that when you die, even for your own welfare, imagine the person who maggot was coming out of her body. If she had known that it would backfire, she wouldn't have done it. Many people too are rejoicing today that they have succeeded in enlarging their boobs. In what about some other ailments that could result from that? What about cancer? Majority of the creams that they use in rubbing their bodies for enlargement, it may cause cancer. Let's go and make deep research. Majority of the cream that people use in enlarging their boobs, they are not, anything artificial has side effects. So we should be very careful, what we ingest into our body, and what you rub on your skin goes into your bloodstream. Maybe you are not aware. So it's not everything that people are doing, and we should not be foolish. It's not everything that you see people doing that you have to exercise restraints before you join. When I see new products, new things that people, being introduced into the market, I exercise restraints or new styles before I embrace it. I first try to see, is it not against God's wish? Is it not against my health? I think about a lot of things. What about values, societal values? Although the societal values are crashing out, but let us all have all these things in mind. May God help us. May God help us. The craving for things that do not have eternal value, things that are detrimental to our health, it is enormous these days. So let us be wise. Don't let us be foolish. It's not everything you see, everything in vogue that you jump at. Always have a rethink. Think deeply before you join the bandwagon. I'm not saying innovations are not good, but think, what are the pros and cons of these things before you embrace it, before you get involved. May God help us in Jesus' name. We will not die untimely. May God be with us. Thank you till I come your way again.